property that is known as Pecan Plantation now really has a very interesting history. The Brazos River that runs down through Hood County there, as it passes through there, at one point it takes off to the east, and it goes down there about 7 miles, and then it turns back on itself, comes back 7 miles, and almost runs back into itself. So what it has done is it created almost an island. It's like a peninsula in there. It's a very interesting geographical setup. We've had pilots tell us for years that as they fly into DFW for years, Pecan Plantation was a navigational point for them because they could see it for miles away. It was so distinctive, and particularly with the orchard there, it really stood out. But that property was really inhabited first by the Comanche Indians. And at the end of the 19th century and the early part of the 20th century, the property was there for a while, was pretty much abandoned. But in the 1920s, there was a gentleman named Kristen, Kristen, who envisioned taking that property and making a community out of it. And he solicited people to come in, and it was to inhabit the property and farm it. And it was like a commune. And it was called Kristenstad after him. It was not a religious cult or anything, but it was just an effort for community involvement. And they operated and lived down there. They built a schoolhouse. They had homes. And it was just kind of an isolated community. But by the end of the 30s, their experiment, in fact, failed. And the Depression took them all out. And they all left. And the property, again, was virtually abandoned through the last part of the 30s and the 40s.